Hello there guys, and welcome back to a brand new update video with myself, Foorun. Now today we're going to be taking a look at what is coming in the update on the 26th of January 2017. Now the first thing I have for you guys today is there has been an update to the Holo Sight. It is now looking a lot better and a lot easier to use. As you can see here, it's a lot more visible in daylight, so you'll be able to use this a hell of a lot easier than you previously could. It is no longer slightly see-through and it is completely visible. And then the next update that we have this week is F1 grenades are no longer a raiding tool. They now do very, very little damage to any building components, but they will do very good damage to people. Now if you can get a grenade into the space of one foundation of a player, it will kill them. If it's within the space of a second foundation away from the player, it will do 64 damage. And then another great update that we have this week, which will really help people in the early game, is low-grade fuel can now be found within the oil barrels. When you break an oil barrel, you'll be getting between 5 and 8 low-grade fuel and 15 to 19 crude oil. So now we have had a big update to plants. Additional to the update last week with the cloning, we now have the fact that they need hydration. So if you actually water your plants, the soil in the planter box should start to get darker. It doesn't seem to be working correctly at this moment, so I can't actually show it to you. But watering your plants will increase the yield. So with hemp, if it's unwatered, you'll be getting 10 cloth at a time. But if you keep your plants hydrated, you will be getting 40 cloth a time. And then for corn, unwatered, you'll be getting 1 corn. And if you water it, you'll be getting 2 to 3. And then pumpkins, you'll be getting 1 to 2 unwatered. And for watered, you'll be getting 4 to 6. And then to go alongside this, we have had some changes in food. So the amount of calories each bit of food gives you has now been changed. So we'll start from the lowest and work our way up to the highest. So the lowest now is chicken, which gives you 40 calories. The next giving you 60 calories will be pork and wolf. The next giving you 75 calories will be corn. And then at the highest amount of calories per food is pumpkin and bear, giving 100 calories each. So it is now a lot more efficient to be getting food from farming in your base rather than going out and looking for animals continuously. And then we've had lowered crafting times on all of these 6 weapons here. The crafting time has now been halved. And then the crafting time for arrows is now a quarter of what it previously was at 5 seconds per craft. And then there's also been a slight reduction in the crafting time for snap traps and turrets. And then you will also notice that the double barrel shotgun is now cheaper, costing only 150 metal fragments and 1 metal pipe. The landmine has also been reduced in price, and that will now cost you 50 metal fragments and 100 gunpowder. And the metal barricade has also been reduced. It now costs 200 metal fragments and 2 metal blades. And then the last price reduction of this week will be the bone knife. That is now costing 30 bone fragments. And then another change coming in this week is the recycler. It is now quieter than it previously was, but it can now be heard a lot further away. And then the last couple of things I have for you are just some fixes. Now, skins have been an issue for the past couple of weeks with people not being able to craft them. That has now been addressed in this patch, and you should be able to use all of your skins as normal. There have also been some issues with stuff being picked up recently, where you can't really get your arrows out of bears, and if you drop something on a sleeping bag or other areas, it is impossible to pick it back up. That has also been fixed in this update. And a bug with bows, where when you would be shooting a bow, you would hear a second noise just after, so it would sound like somebody else was shooting around you. That bug has now been fixed also. So that is everything I have for you at this current time, guys. Now just note that there's probably about 8 hours until the update goes live. So make sure that you still keep an eye on @RustUpdates over on Twitter. And make sure that you check in with the dev blog so that you can get all the information that you need. So that is all then, guys. Thank you very much. I hope you have enjoyed. If you have, hit that like button, and if you would like to see more content, make sure that you are subscribed. Thank you very much, guys. Have a good day.